Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading Why. I'm Marilyn, and today is our 1 year anniversary on YouTube. Well, my 1 year anniversary. 1 year ago, June 8th, I did my very first video, and it was a purse video. I think it was a Coach thread up box. So today we are doing questions and answers, changes to our channel, and purses that we might have gotten on that very first day, because it's like I never, not never, I did list some, I gave some as gifts, but the majority of them I still have. So you might see a few of those today. So thank you, and thank you so much for allowing Barry and myself to be a part of your life. Thank you also for sticking around, those OGs who started when we were sitting on the couch too far away, showing bags not very well. And I've heard comments, read comments of lots of things I should have changed. However, as most of you know that have been with me for a while, bags, purses, I love them. However, I'm not great at them. It's not my lane. So I will be showing them. The ones that I'm showing today are clearance items, I'm going to say, because I put really good prices on it for you. I'm not cleaning anything. So just see if it's something that you're interested in. But happy anniversary. So first off, I'm going to start with the changes that we are making to our channel. The first change is that we're moving from midnight. Whew, this is gonna blow you away. We're moving from midnight to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the reason for that is I hear a lot of people saying they can't stay up till midnight. I even hear a lot of people on the West Coast saying that midnight is too late. So I'm moving it to 10 o'clock. And I think that's a really good balance for East Coast and West Coast. I happen to be an East Coaster. I'm here in Florida. And 10 o'clock is probably a really good time. I do my videos before that, and I schedule them for midnight, thinking that everybody will have a chance to see them. But looking at it for a year, I think we need to move them a little earlier just to balance both East and West Coast. Those of you who are outside the United States, I hope this doesn't affect you. I'm sure it doesn't. So hopefully everybody's happy with this compromise between the two. So also what we're going to do is we're going to have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time our normal jewelry videos. We are going to skip Thursdays, and we're going to have a Friday 10 p.m. mix-up. Okay, what the mix-up is going to be is just anything. It can be pickings, cleanings, what tools we use, how-to videos, repairs, classes, and I'm trying to get Barry to do Barry segments. So fingers crossed that all of that will come about, but definitely we're gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And that's not saying that I'll never have jewelry on Fridays. It will just mean that they'll be a little different. They're not gonna be full-blown sales videos. It's gonna be more history, showcasing, things like that, specials, artists that I love, designers that I love, that kind of thing. Also, with moving to 10 p.m., that does not change my sold list, and I do a sold list, and generally it is posted by 2 p.m. the next day, and I'm gonna still stick with that. It's gonna be between probably 11:30 and 2 p.m., 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the reason for that is I have to do shipping first. And the reason for that is our local post office does not do, or our county post offices supposedly tell us that we cannot bring in packages, prepaid packages, to scan. The only way they will scan packages if we buy the postage right there. And that's impossible. As many packages as we have to do them and then put them out. So we have a wonderful, wonderful mail carrier. Jennifer is a wonderful asset to our business, and we're really, really thankful for her. We have a tub at our front door. She picks it up right into the front door, and she's so incredibly helpful. So we adore her. So we're very, very blessed. But that's saying that it does run between 12 and 1, sometimes to 2. So that's why the sold list is later, because we have to get those shipments out. If you're not familiar, we do a sold list. In that sold list, we go through all the emails, and this is how it works. I do the shipping, and then I pull up everybody's email, and I go through the emails from the earliest that came in, and I put them on the sold list that says what's sold. Amazingly, I just find this just so amazing how I literally have had videos that only 2 items have been purchased, but there literally have been 7 to 8, if not more, requests for those same 2 items. And that always shocks me whenever I have like 20, 30 pieces, and that those same pieces always seem to get requested. However, that tells you that those were some really good pieces. So anyway, if you look at each video, there is a sold list in the very first pinned comment, and it's always at the top, and you just click into the comments and it shows it right there. Let's see. Oh, also, just recapping, do not forget that we don't take sales from our comments. So all purchases, you have to send us an email to shadyandy@gmail.com, and we will tell by what time your video was sent who gets what piece. And we thank you. We are so very thankful that y'all like the jewelry that we're doing and collecting and going about and searching for. And I have to say that it is such a mixed bag. Personally, for myself, what pieces I like and what other people like, it's not always the same thing. However, I have to say I'm very, very lucky in the fact that I love all jewelry. Anything that's vintage, anything Art Deco, Victorian, retro, 70s, you name it, I really like it. I love the 80s and the colors and things like that. And I get a lot of requests. Can you do more of these videos or these videos? And I try to balance them out. But always, please, if you have a request for something, leave it in the comments. It's very helpful to us to know what you're interested in, because we want you to enjoy what we're doing. And like I said, we're really thankful to do this for a living and just enjoy ourselves. And we want you to also enjoy it. So I thought I'd do a few questions and answers. People send me emails all the time or ask in the comments, and I apologize for not writing down the names to these. I've been collecting these for a while, so if it was your question, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. So one question was, at the auction, does the trays always come from one person, or are they assembled by the auction? Well, both. A lot of people bring in one item. A lot of people bring in boxes and boxes. I was there the other day picking up a couple bids that I had left, and these huge banana boxes full of jewelry they were going through, and I was like, that's amazing. And so you never know if it's one person's collection or multiple, but you can generally tell. I can tell when it's an estate versus an individual. Estates, generally are the extreme good stuff, you know. Not saying that the individuals don't have great taste. It's just that you just get to see people's taste and what they collect. And not that they're always the same exact thing, but it's a quality that you see. And I do know that our jeweler at the jewelry auction does a great job at assembling these trays and just making some beautiful collections for us to choose from. And they also want to know, what is the average cost? I don't believe there is an average cost. Some trays I've purchased before that was just loaded with amazing things, cheap as $10. I have never seen a tray go less than $10, and it's rare that you see a tray go for $10. I used to see that probably about probably around 2016 and 17. You might have seen it a little bit more. Now I might have seen it once this year, and the rest of the time things can go pretty high. I wouldn't say that there's an average. The most expensive thing in the jewelry section that I have seen that I personally have seen at our local jewelry auction was probably around $9,000 or $10,000 for one piece of jewelry. Obviously I wasn't in that bidding. And that brings me to the next question. Somebody asked, what was the most expensive thing that I've ever purchased? And I did have to go to Barry and ask him if he remembered, because I was like, I just can't remember. I would say that probably trays. I have spent a lot on a tray that had a lot of jewelry on there, but the most expensive personal one item was probably around $300, maybe $400. And I think I bought actually Barry bought it for me, and it was a diamond, golden diamond ring. And we did sell it, but it was a catch and release, and we had planned for that, and it was at Christmas time, and I told him I liked it, and it happened to fit, and it was a catch and release on both our parts, so we did very well on that. But that was probably the most expensive item that we personally spent on one piece. Now, that person also asked, have we ever been scammed? Well, yeah, of course. That's part of doing business, whether you're on YouTube, eBay, Poshmark, doing it through Facebook Marketplace. You know, people are always out to, not all people, but I mean, there are scams out there. The one that Barry and I was talking about the most that just resonates with us was a big scam, and it was a gold tennis bracelet. It wasn't a tennis bracelet. It was just a gold, really heavy men's bracelet. It was 14 karat gold, and we purchased it at an auction in North Carolina, and we had it on eBay for around almost $1,000, and we had lowered the price. It was right at Christmas time, and I think we had it up for either $750, $850, something in that range. It was quite a few years ago, and we were excited because that was Barry's listing, the gold bracelet. And surprisingly enough, I was doing a lot of jewelry, but I was also doing a lot of hard goods at the time. And I had a Victorian postcard book, and it was full of postcards from 1906 to 1908. And I was ecstatic because I got about $400 on that. And the same day, Barry got an offer on, or not an offer, he actually got, somebody purchased this bracelet full price, and I think it was, like I said, around the $750, $850 mark, and they paid full price. Fine, great. We I believe we sent it off. Well, right before we sent it off, Barry had asked, we were doing wrapping at the time, gift wrapping, and we had asked if they wanted gift wrapping. They did. They sent back and forth a lot of questions, and we ended up, I don't know why, we were just not thinking that they asked if they were going to Vegas for Christmas, and if we could send it there, and it was the same name but a different address. Well, don't ever do this, but we're like, sure, no problem. However, when I sent it, of course, I added insurance, and I also did signature required on the mailing and sent it priority on top of that. And probably almost a month later, we got a notice from PayPal that they were disputing it, that it was not them who had purchased this. Well, it was their email. They said that their email had been taken, and anyway, we gave them proof of all the emails that we had sent back and forth of the address request change, that we had proof of insurance, and we also had proof of signature confirmation, and we sent that all to PayPal, and they said that they would investigate and let us know. Turns out we had our money released to us, and they got to their money returned to them, and PayPal said that we shouldn't have changed the address, but we had all proof that they had actually purchased it, but that they also felt it was a 50-50, so they gave us both everything. Anyway, don't ever change the address. You cancel the order if it's on eBay, have them change their address, and then send it. And there's all kinds of write-ups on how to do it. So shame on us, but it was a great learning experience. Oh, this is a really good question. The best tool that I use in each part of selling, and whether you're buying or selling jewelry, Salute is absolutely the best purchase. You are going to make the best tool, and I have them everywhere. I have them all over my desk. I have them in all my purses. I have them in other rooms, because it's like, just, you know, if you pick up a piece of jewelry, you want to see not only the details, the signatures, the stones, you also want to see the imperfections, and that's good to know, buying or selling. They ask selling online, and I would say the best tool to have selling online is a good light. One of the best lights I have is this one. Trying to think of the name, it says it right there, but I have a couple of these. It's OTT light, OTTLITE. They are great with not giving a glare, and I've had this probably about 8 years, and it's still the original bulb. Gives off really great lighting. So I think those are the best things, is lighting and your camera. I use my Apple 12 Pro Plus to videotape and to also take photos. So those are the two most important things. And as far as researching, I would say Google Lens, and patience is one of the best tools to have, because when researching, you don't want to rush through it. You want to get the right information, and that takes a lot of patience. And to do YouTube, I would say all of those would be the best tools to have. How long does it take to do a video? It takes me forever. I am slow at everything. I am slow at listening. I'm slow at researching, I'm slow at videos. So if I'm doing, I do edit videos. I know a lot of people say I video, whatever you see is what you get. I like to go through them, be sure that the information is correct. And I have to say, if you're doing YouTube, you do you, I'll do me. Anything you do on YouTube, perfectly fine. I'm not gonna judge. I think it's wonderful, YouTube, that we have so many wonderful personalities, that we can all do our own thing and people like it or don't like it. And I love that I can watch a video, and if I'm not identifying with it, I go to the next one and maybe I'll identify with that. And I love that about it. I love this community, and I love how we do a lot of things the same and how we do a lot of things differently. So for me, I just mainly do my video. First off, I do my research. If you want to go all the way back, I purchase, and then I do my research, and then I video. And I try to keep my videos under 30 minutes. And then of course, if I'm editing, I go through the whole video to be sure that it looks good, you know, that I have it I have showed the, as most of the things I do is jewelry, am I showing it in the best light? Am I centered? No, not always. And sometimes there's nothing I can do, and I don't have a backup video, so I go ahead and put it on. But I do apologize for that, and I let you know, and I try to correct it. So that's how I do it. And I know for me, it takes at least a couple hours if you put it all together. So there's a lot to it. I enjoy it. I love it. I really love seeing the videos. I think it's one of the absolute best tools for me to go to sleep. If I listen to my own video, I put myself to sleep instantly. There's something about my voice to myself that I find it very hard to listen to. It puts me to sleep. I guess I'm boring, and I apologize. Hope I'm not boring to you guys. I fell in the door yesterday and gouged myself. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I am cutting myself up lately. The next question is, what is the most unexpected bonus of having a YouTube channel? Good question. I would say it's experiencing the community, and the community at large with other YouTube creators, subscribers, watchers, is amazing. It's just an amazing community of camaraderie, people getting together that enjoy what you do or do something similar to what you do, or watch it, subscribe to it, or just really have the same interest. And it's really nice just meeting new people, whether you actually are talking to them or you're emailing back and forth, they're commenting. So many people I have actually became friends with, not only subscribers, but other creators. And it's really nice to have, you know, especially during COVID when we were all sitting at home. And that's why a lot of people started YouTube channels. I was late on the train. I've only been doing this a year, but I know a lot of people started for that reason. They were home. Let's do this. I did it because I thought, actually because Barry said, let's do it. And I'm like, okay, sure. You know, at first I was like, no, I'm not going to be any good at it. I don't want to do it. But it's like, once you start it, it's like, oh, that wasn't hard. I have to say, that's exactly how I was with doing eBay. He was after me for probably a year for me to start selling on eBay. And I'm like, he was already doing it. He had the channel up. He did all the work. He put it together. All I had to do was put listings up. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared. It was ridiculous. So I'm one of those people who dip my toes in the pool a little at a time and like, inch my body in. So I would say the camaraderie and the friendships and just enjoying people see the jewelry that I pick, and people also showing me what they have and what they make, and just the sharing. Hey, what do you think about this? Or what's your idea on this? I love that back and forth discussion, and I appreciate it from all. So I would definitely say the entire community. And sometimes you get negative comments and negative feedback and negative emails, and it's good also because you learn to let that kind of wash off your back and not be so sensitive. So I have to say that's also a positive. So it's just the community. I just enjoy it. And the second part of that question, and our last question and answer that we're going to do today, is what is the most time-consuming part of the channel for you? I'm gonna say it is the preparation, the hunting, which I love, the treasure hunting, the auction hunting, just hunting. All of us enjoys the sourcing probably more than any other of the work, but I do enjoy the research part of it, putting it all together, videotaping. It's consuming, extremely consuming. It takes a lot longer than I had any idea it would be. So it's a labor of love, and I appreciate you all watching and getting us to 1 year. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all the people who asked questions. Appreciate it. And if anybody would like to ask additional questions, put them in the comments and I will put it aside for when we do our next question and answers. Thank you. Also, what would an anniversary be without a giveaway? So yes, we are going to do a giveaway before we get to the next part, which is the purses. Okay. The giveaway is going to be obviously a jewelry piece of some type, either a box, a bag, a piece, something. I just haven't decided what it is, but it is our 1 year anniversary. So it will definitely be jewelry. And what I need you to do is in the comments, be sure that somewhere in your comment is the number 1. That way, because it's our first anniversary, so each comment that has a 1 in it will be, we'll do the random comment picker, and I'm going to specify that the number 1 has to be in your comment. So let's jump into some purses now. Hopefully I didn't bore you. And the one thing I would ask is on comments today, if you would give us what interests you in videos besides jewelry. Would be great to know. Okay, some of the purses that we have today are, I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see if there's any flaws. The first thing we have is this Vera Bradley jewelry travel case box. It is in the Flowers Love Me, I believe is the name of this design. It looks like it's in new condition. It zippers, and open it up. It still has the silica packets in here. It has a place for rings or earrings. It has a little elastic thing at the top. It has a little place for box with a lid, and then just an open area. And on this one, I don't see any flaws on it. Might have a few baby hairs from our cat. And this I'm gonna do $10. Very cute. And it's hard. It's like got cardboard in there, I believe. So $10, and it is signed Vera Bradley. Next, we're going to do this Coach beige blue canvas and snakeskin, and it's embossed leather with a tassel and a zipper. So it's blue leather, and it has the matching croc tag, but it has a little bit of bending right here. There's the bottom edges. I don't see anything that's bad with this. All of these colors match here with the tassel. The inside is blue, like so. Let's put this right there so you can see in. It's got one slip on one side, and that's it. And it is got the Coach Creed on it, but no number. And it is, this one is going to be $30. That's a cute one. The next one is this Coach black leather and straw. It is a beautiful bag. It has two tags, one leather and one metal. It has a snap, like so it snaps in. It has a really nice leather wrapped handle. And there's the inside. It's really pretty green, blue, and beige. It needs to be wiped out a bit. It has a zipper on one side, and that's all. It does have a few marks. And this is the one, there is no slice or any opening on the bag interior. However, on the bottom, right here, there's a slit in the straw. It has the 4 feet. And on this one, we're gonna do $35. This is a beautiful, nice summer bag. It is just nice. And it's the only flaw I would really say is that has a little bit of rough straw right here, and then that slit. So $35. Next, we have this a beautiful black leather clutch Coach. It has a toggle, I think that's called a toggle, where it turns and it opens up, and this is blue satin on the interior. It has a place for your cards, a center zipper, and just a front opening. There is no pull, it's just one round little pull to zip it, and it says Coach right there. This is a beautiful bag. There is some wear to the toggle, but it is in really good condition. I love this bag, and I haven't seen this too much. I think I saw it one time, and it's just a nice soft leather, so beautiful. And on this one, I'm gonna do $25. Now here is the vintage Dooney that I had on our last video. This is a big satchel bag. It's in a really light blue with these gold embossed hardware. It has a faux where you open this and it releases to make it bigger, but this one doesn't. It has Dooneyberg here. Oh, it's a heavy purse. On the inside, it has the vintage red. It has a zipper on this side and the little baby cell phone pocket on that side. And it's in the blue check of the vintage. And then it has the keychain and it has the Dooney tag. So this did sell, but they didn't pay. So this time I'm going to say $35 for the vintage light blue Dooney & Berg. Next we have this really pretty Coach bronze Alexandria bag. This is a pretty bag. It has a zipper on the front with this tag or symbol, and it has Coach right here, right there. Then it has these buckles on the bottom. That's the bottom. This is a heavy bag too. There's your corners. It has 2 straps and a crossbody. And there's your interior. It is a beautiful lavender color. It is 1 zip on one side and 2 slips on the other. There is some marks. Let me see if I can show those. There's a mark there, there. And it needs to be cleaned on the inside. It's not horrible. Let's see if we can get that open. No, there you go. Woohoo! See, told you this purses aren't my thing. But this is a gorgeous bag. I'm trying to think if there's any. I thought there was one little spot. Oh, right there on the front. There's a tiny little discoloration. And on this one, I'm going to do $50. Now, this one I have to thank Janet with Happy Hour Haulers because she told me the name of this one. This is a Coach bronze, no, this is a Coach Nautical East and West wristlet. Okay, so it has the rope handle, and it pulls shut, and then you have a wristlet, but it's a extra large wristlet. It has this gold, I can't get gold or bronze out of my head. It's got this orange Coach tag, and it has a line of little Coach written on it. It is canvas. You open it up on the inside, super clean. It has a pocket or a slip middle, so you have one side and then the second side. And this one we're going to do $20. It's a nice bag. Next we have the Coach Aaliyah bag, and it's also the waxed canvas with leather, with the leather tag and the wristlet on the inside. This one is blue, but it is dirty, really dirty. It needs cleaning like crazy. So on this one, I'm just gonna do $8 because it needs to be cleaned so bad. So $8. Next we have the Coach Vachetta. That's from Janet also. And this is a swing bag with a canvas strap, and it's a shoulder bag, not a crossbody, because it's a somewhat, I mean, I guess it's long. And then it also has the leather at the top. It does have the water spots, and Janet said that the Vachetta leather is known for that because it's kind of a raw leather. It has a pocket in the front, and then inside it's just open, and it just has the Coach Creed. And on this one, we're going to do $25. Cute bag. Next we have the Coach, I believe it's called a Poppy. This one's a little dry in my opinion. I think it needs to be conditioned. So this is a Coach Poppy Hobo Swing bag. It's got the 2 pockets in the front, and it's got the blue interior. There's the front, there's your back, there's the bottom. Inside you have a zipper pocket, big zipper pocket, and then you have the 2 slips, and it's pretty clean on the inside, so not bad. And on the Poppy we're going to do $45. Now we're going to do a few vintage bags. This is a Whiting & Davis, and it is mesh. It has the pulls on a frame. It is signed Whiting & Davis. It has 2 slips and a zipper. No zipper, just 1 slip actually. It does have Whiting & Davis, made in the USA, and the interior pulls out so you can clean it. And it does need to be cleaned. It has some spots. And also, let me see what else I saw. Oh, the stitching is coming out right here. So it just needs to be stitched back up. So there you see. Now, since this is needs to be stitched and it's a DIY, oh, it's got a chain, and it is a scroll chain, and you can double it like so, or it goes to a shoulder. So up to you whether it's a handbag or shoulder. And since it's a DIY, I'm gonna say $5. Next we have another Whiting & Davis, cute little mesh black bag. Also a frame purse that pulls apart. This one has a strap, and it's a leather strap, and it is black purple on the inside. It has a zipper on one side, and I believe this one is also made in the USA, or maybe I didn't find one on this one. Yeah, I don't see, so I'm not sure what this one was. This one needs to be conditioned also. So, and there's also 2 things that need to be cleaned right here. So on this, and there's the shoulder strap also. Could be a crossbody. So on this one, since it does need to be cleaned on condition, I'm going to say $5 on this one also. And it has the zipper on one side. So cute bag. And the last bag we have is this adorable little red Kiss Log red frame purse. And this is from China, but it's leather. It has card slots on one side and a little ID slot on the other. I didn't see a tag except for made in China. On the front, it has the snaps and 2 little pockets. And then on the back, there's a little zipper pocket. And it's just a little carry handbag, but it is adorable, don't you think? So that is the end of our purse clearance. And happy anniversary. Thank you so much again for joining us today. Let us know which bag was your favorite. I would love to know. And don't forget in the comments to also tell us, besides jewelry, what else you would like to see on videos. So thank you so much to each and every one of you for sticking with us for this year. If you are new to our channel, the little flyaways with all the bags. If you're new to our channel or an OG or somewhere in between, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and be sure to remember that tomorrow night's video is going to be at 10 p.m. So have a good one. Bye.